Hey, my name is David. I will be showing you my code for homework number three. First, we have two helper classes. One that we will be using on uh, to reconstruct the secrets. And some other places as well. We will be using this texture class when we're trying to create the shares for the input that we using. Then we have some helper methods to member. We have this random member that we'll be using to generate random integers. And then these two helper methods that we will be using to get the mod and the mod inverse of a number, right? So we have also the Shamir secret sharing functions. We have the generate polynomial that we'll be using to generate the secrets, evaluate polynomial, then reconstruct secret to show it to the user. We got generate detect shares to be able to see the shares, and the reconstruct text to make sure that our share that we can create our initial secret from the shares that we previously created. This is just a method that will run all the methods sequentially to show um, how the Shamir secret sharing works. And then for problem number two, we have this method will help us to run sequentially all steps that we were using to show a um, how Shamir secret sharing has the property of being homomorphic. So right now I'm just gonna run the code, and we can see that it is asking us for a secret. We're just gonna say hello, how are you? Then we press enter. It asks us how many shares. We're just gonna say 4 shares, and then the minimum it will be a 3. So we can see what are the shares. We see that there are they're just integers. Um, and it's telling us what shares would we like to use, and it tells us that it's a minimum of 3. That's what we stated before. So we tell them we want to use number 3, 2, and 4, and correctly reconstruct the initial secret. For problem number 2, it is asking us to press enter. This is just so it is visually better for the user to understand what the two problems are. So once we press enter, it is telling us to enter an array of 7 numbers. We're just gonna input random numbers. So we can clearly see that this was our original array, and then we have the average of that array. Obviously modulo to 127. We got the 5 share secrets here. Share 1, share 2, share 3, and we're gonna compute the average of each share. And when we reconstruct using um, hard or like the minimum amount of shares to reconstruct the secret, and we grab the average of those shares, we see that we get the same average as the original array or secret. So 72, 72, we see that it matches. So that was my code. Thank you for watching.